Hi beauties, welcome back to my channel. So today I will be reviewing two products that I did receive from Colore Science. It is their palette on the go and also their pressed foundation. So let's get started and see what we think. Let's start off with the palette on the go. Now this palette right here is $54, which equals to $11 per shade about, give or take. It's definitely high up there with a lot of the palettes because you only get 5 shades, but if you need something that is very travel friendly, this is definitely the palette to go. Next up we have their pressed foundation. Now this right here is $55, just $1 more than their palette on the go. Now I have this shade Medium Bisque and they have 6 shades in total. And if you guys were looking for something with an SPF, well, then this is the one for you. So I will be priming my face and I'll be using the Hourglass priming serum. I love to use this when my skin is feeling a little bit dry. And it's a little bit dry right now, so let's go ahead and pour just one pump. One pump is more than enough for this primer. So while this soaks in the skin, I will be applying the rest of my makeup. So the first shade that I'll be using is this right here. This is Neutral Apricot. And again, all these shades can be used anywhere in your face. There's really no right or wrong way how to use them. So I'm just going to use a Neutral Apricot all over my lid as a base. And I just really want to get just some color, nothing too crazy. I just want it to be all one tone. Next up, I'm going to use this shade right in the middle. It's called Universal Blush, but I am going to be applying it also all on my lids. And I'm just going to use that same brush just to kind of apply it all around my eyelid. And I'm just grabbing a little bit of the color, not too much, because I want to build up this gorgeous shade. It's very neutral. You guys know how much I'm obsessed with neutral colors. Now to apply all over my lid, I'm going to be using this shade right over here. It is called Sunkissed Bronze. And I already swatched this. It's such a pretty brown. And I love how universal all these colors are. And I'm just going to kind of apply that to my lid and my crease, mainly focusing on my crease. Now I will say that there is a little bit of fallout with this palette. Alright, that looks good. So finally, I'm going to be using this shade right over here. It's called Champagne Shimmer. And it's such a gorgeous pink with a little bit of shimmer to it. So I'm just going to use that just to finalize my lid. And I'm just going to be using it from the inner corner, kind of going out to the outer. Not all the way. Because you really want that pop of browns to show. And generally I don't use the brushes that come with the palettes, but this one's actually really good for this. Now there is one shade I didn't use, which is this one right over here. It is called Coffee Shimmer, but I'm going to just grab a little bit on my brush. And this brush is number 231 from Luxie. And I'm just going to apply it very lightly to the outer corner. So it's going to have a little bit of shimmer, a little bit of color, because it is the darkest out of all 4 shades. 5 shades. Next up, I will be using these 2 shades right by my waterline. And I don't know why, I always tend to make the weirdest faces here. It's like I want to kind of pucker up my lips. I don't know, I don't get myself. See, there I go again. So moving on to the powder foundation, this right here is in the shade Medium Bisque. This is the shade I was sent, so I'm not sure if it's a good shade for me or not, but let's try it out. The brush that I'll be using to apply this is the Kabuki brush from Becca Cosmetics. Okay, so it's a little bit dark, but let's roll with it. So this powder foundation definitely has a lot of coverage. Oh my goodness. Can you guys tell? I have the foundation on this side and I don't have it here, and look at the difference. I can definitely see it on camera. So let's move back to our palette because this right here is universal and you could use any shade for anywhere in your face. I will be using the middle shade, which is Universal Blush, for my blush. I'm just gonna dab it lightly. So moving on to bronzer, I will be using this shade right over here, which is called Sunkissed Bronze. Okay, this does not work that well as a bronzer because it is leaving so many patchiness on my cheeks. Maybe it's my cheeks, I don't know. I loved it as an eyeshadow, but as far as a bronzer, it's not really working for me. Okay, so let me just do my eyebrows, put some color on my lips, and put on some mascara, and I'll be back in a sec. Thank you guys so much for watching my video. Hope you guys enjoyed me reviewing a few products from Colore Science. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe down below if you haven't. I will talk to you guys later and hope you guys have an amazing day. Bye!